down there.
Luxor,
I'm a little bit
you
French.
mean that's Lower Egypt?
That's Upper Egypt.
I'm a
So
little
in-
bit French.
Yeah, so Upper
My
Egypt,
father is a
it's funny, right? Because
Freemason,
in
and he
Egypt,
gave
which is like
me
the only kind of river
big
this happens,
scroll,
where the
and
water
it was
flows
Egyptian.
upwards,
Everything
right?
was
So from the
in
south, the river flows
Egyptian
upwards. So the Upper
hieroglyphs.
Egypt is at the south, and
I
the Lower
should have
Egypt is
brought
at
it
the
with
north, where it
me.
empties out into the
I
delta.
will.
Dig?
I
Near
will.
Port Said.
Port Said, I believe so.
He
I
gave
don't
it to
even, I
me,
can't even remember Port
and-
Said. Yeah. But yeah,
Content over everything.
I have so many stories to tell, okay, but I can tell you one story, and it's only a small story compared to what I can talk about. My dad gave me, he's a Freemason. He was 33 when I was 13 years old.
yeah. That's some
Imperial
knowledge.
Lodge of London. Imperial Lodge of London.
Jeez, what number? Go ahead.
And what happened was he actually gave me a Egyptian. It's like made of not paper.
Papyrus?
That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it said on two. It was like made in hieroglyphics and two names. My dad said to me, he goes, "Oh, it's Peggy Wilson." Now check this out. My surname, I'm actually Victoria Wilson, but they call me Vicky Wilson. Until I can actually have that completely translated, I don't know, okay? But I have felt that is... I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I don't know whether to burn it.
No,
I don't know whether to burn it. I don't know whether
You know,
to...
you stated that. You said Peggy Wilson. I'm assuming it's Margaret Wilson, right?
Yeah, hold on.
You
Sorry?
said Margaret Wilson.
Say that
You said
again.
Peggy Wilson as Margaret Wilson?
Peggy Wilson is what my dad told me. Is that what it said?
I mean Margaret as Margaret Wilson.
No, it's Peggy Wilson.
It was...
Isn't that his nickname for Margaret?
I don't know about that.
It was what my dad told me. He gave it to me. He goes, now my dad does not give me presents. This was random. There was no reason for him to give this to me.
Yeah.
And he just gave it to me and he went, right, this is something that your nan wanted you to have, and my nan's name is Peggy, and then it was all done in hieroglyphics though. It wasn't done, in English, and then it was Wilson on the other side.
Jeez. All right.
And then in the middle was the lady or the girl that has that funky eye.
Yeah.
There's like
That kind of Illuminati, Masonist, like, is it Egyptian? Sort of like Egyptian.
yeah, it was like the eye that goes around and then it's got
Little
that.
circle thing and a line going down.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
This is what you need to do is bring it over here, and I'll translate it for you. And hopefully there might be some secret instructions in there.
I
for you.
hope. I hope.
There might be some
Because-
super money coming your way.
Because let me say something,
Did your
right?
dad pass?
No, he's still alive. Okay,
Good,
but Peggy Wilson is what he told me the name was. She's not alive.
Okay. I see.
Okay. Now, to make it even more weirder, is the fact that because it was Egyptian. Now, I used to be a Muslim years ago. About 10 years ago, I was a Muslim. And I tried to take it to the Imam. I thought maybe he'll know.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that.
I thought maybe he knows. Maybe he can help me.
Yeah.
And then what happened was, he goes, okay, we will get you a person who will come around tonight. He goes, but we have a problem because your father has been mayor twice, and also he has been, I know, you see what I'm saying, yeah? My father had been mayor twice of a town called Marlow. It's a very small town in Buckinghamshire. And he said also, because your father...
I got family there. Jeez.
Have you really?
Yeah.
This is how this works.
All right, cool.
This is how this works.
Yeah.
we somehow we connect.
We connect.
It
Let's do it.
always is the way.
That's
It's
it.
always the way. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it was also the I'm trying to think what they're called. He was in charge above the mayor in High Wycombe. I can't remember what the word is. Right? It was oh my God, it'll come to me later. It'll come to me later.
Okay. Cool.
You know.
Cool. Yeah. So
But,
your dad is a big man. He's supposed to be like a past grandmaster or something like that.
He was, yeah, when I was 13. But now, check this out. The reason is, I've got a big long story to tell, and I don't know how long you have, because maybe I should come back another time.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. And make sure you bring
Okay.
bring the scroll with you.
Yeah.
All right, and we're
yeah.
gonna translate it for you. And we're gonna get through to the little mysteries and secrets that your
But
dad's been holding
there's
for you.
a lot more to it. There's huge amounts to it.
Yeah.
Everything from my doctor, my GP, to psychiatry, to everything. You won't believe it.
What's your name?
Victoria.
All right, Vicky. Cool. When you gonna be back?
Victoria.
Victoria.
I like Victoria.
Yo, she's dropping it, you know. You're dropping
What's your
it.
name, bro?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Ha, King.
King what?
King.
King.
Yeah.
What?
King.
King.
Yeah.
That's not you still.
That's King Carlton. That's it. You know? So yeah.
You know the Asian guy with the turban? What's his name? What's
Mohammed?
his name?
Mohammed.
What's his name?
Mohammed.
No, he's not.
No, Raj.
Is he,
Raj.
Raj.
He knows me. He knows me well. Yeah.
I should have guessed.
I'll tell you another person I know is there's a guy called Roger with a ginger beard, right? He came to High Wycombe.
That's his friend.
Oh
No, it's not.
no, he's
Yeah,
not.
he's not. No, he's not. I don't have a friend called Roger. Roger is trouble. I can tell by the name.
That's my dad's name. Can you
Yeah.
believe that? Can you believe that? Yeah. Well, actually, the Roger with the ginger beard, yeah? Now, he came into High Wycombe and he opened up this big market and he put out all perfumes, right?
Yeah.
I went over to him because he was making all this, like, basically all the music he was playing was all Arabic, right? So as I go over to him, I said, turn that shit off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Please don't be cross.
It's all right.
Does he like Abdulaziz Hafiz? Abdulaziz Hafiz.
Say that again?
Abdulaziz Hafiz or?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but I know
she
his
only knows
name
him as
is Roger. That's all I
No, I'm
know.
saying the type of music he used to like, the artist.
Oh, I don't know.
She would know that. She
I
said,
would-
turn that ish off, baby.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on, she
yeah,
does
yeah.
that.
And as soon as I went over to him, I said, turn that shit off. And then we got into a massive argument. And I said, you know what's going to happen now? Is we're going to end up completely, you're going to get completely taken away from High Wycombe. You are not going to be allowed here again. And he was so cocky. But this is years ago. This is over about 7 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, you're going to the hellfire. That's all he kept saying to me.
Yeah.
You're going to the hellfire. You're going to the hellfire. You're going to the hellfire. That's all he kept saying. He kept saying.
Don't worry about that. Don't say that, man.
Yeah.
See, I'm in the UK, man. It's gonna freeze over before I go in the hellfire.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Yo, let me do this before I go, though. Let's go. Because before I go, my queen, listen, we're gonna have to speak soon. All right. Next time you come to Speaker's Corner,
Yes.
we're gonna link up and we're gonna talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you bring
I
that
will
papyrus.
definitely
We want that scroll.
bring-
We want that scroll.
I will bring that. And there's other things I would like to show you as well.
Definitely. But hold tight. Hold it for next
There's
week
so
or when are
many
you coming next?
things. Do you believe that there are people that can send you into a mental hospital?
Of course.
Have you seen the recent Tommy Robinson video? He was in. Okay, I know maybe you don't have an interest in Tommy Robinson, right? But when he was in Oxford at that Oxford University, he looked out of it. And let me tell you something, they did that to me. They did the same thing to me. They made me drugs. They drugged me out real bad. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, it's a real serious problem. And it's hard to believe because people are thinking, how can that be possible? How could that be possible? How could you have someone drugged? Yes, you can.
Against their own will.
This is the way it goes, yeah? They start off by, you go to your doctor goes, okay, well, we think there might be a little problem with you. Then after that, it becomes, if you don't take this tablet, we're going to section you off. You don't take the tablet, guess what? They can say that you have to take it in liquid form. So you've got no way out. And then after that, it becomes, after liquid form, it then becomes, okay, you're sectioned off. We're taking you in now to the nearest hospital, okay? Now, I experienced this, right? And when I experienced it, what happened was everybody in that home, in that mental home, was highly intelligent. They were so smart. There were people that could play classical music. There were people that could make up anything or poetry, speak in different languages. And then on top of that, what happens next? They go, right, we're going to put you on Section 3. Section 3 means you can't get out. It's like HMP. You can't get out.
Maybe.
It means that basically, if you're Section 3, you cannot get out. You're in prison forever. But it's in a mental home.
I gotta go soon.
Okay,
Queen.
take care.
Sorry,
Well, I said the whole thing really that I needed to say. Okay,
man.
and look at Tommy Robinson
Yep.
on his last speech.
Cambridge.
He looks out of it, like someone's been giving him drugs. Okay, it's in Oxford, not Cambridge,
Okay,
right?
cool.
And I assure you,
I know this. If you go on his live stream, have you been on his live stream?
no.
She hasn't.
No,
No,
what you said the
no.
other day
Yeah.
was really good. You done a good live stream about the hadiths and all that. Do you know that Bukhari came 150 years after the Holy Prophet died? And there's bare mistakes in there. There's bare like, and the Bukhari's from Pakistan or somewhere like that, or somewhere like that.
Yeah, Persian.
It's from like
No.
Azerbaijan,
Somewhere like that, Pakistan to like them sides, yeah, Afghanistan, like that, whatever, yeah. And he came 150 years later, and they believe that book more than the Quran. So if that book goes against the Quran, they believe it, and they won't believe the Quran. That's some madness, bro. I like that live stream you did, man. I was watching. Sick guy, man. Sick guy, bro.
Well, I think at the end of the day, my concern is that Tommy Robinson, bless his heart, they're going to drug him. They're going to drug him. They're doing it. When I saw him, I couldn't believe it. You know, Tommy is very feisty.
do you think it's a threat to the British family?
Listen, family,
course.
let me quickly go up there. I need to just talk. I need to find out when I'm going. I'm gonna see you again soon. All right? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, but what, I might not come again.
You will be. I'm gonna be looking out for you. I swear. Come, show me some love.
What's your name?
Callum.
Callum, and on the internet.
Look for me, Titans TV.
Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Sorry.
Titans TV. Titans TV.
Titans TV.
Yes.
Okay, I'll look out for it.
Definitely.
That's lovely. Thank you. It's lovely talking to you. Who's holding the camera? Are you the one that was
Yes, 100. Keep spinning, baby. Keep spinning. No, I'm just saying, keep spinning. You know.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's perfect. You're gonna get to see the light in the background. Is it good?
Content over everything. From your melody.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
Yes.
Listen.
Okay.
Man, don't listen to BBC.
Okay.
Man,
Right, there is a big issue that we need to look at. Tommy Robertson, at the last time I saw him, and he was speaking in Oxford, okay, he was drugged. Please look at him and you will see he was drugged out of his head, okay. Now, I thought maybe he's